This is just a quick video today. Well, with me it's never quick, sorry. Okay, if you're on Facebook or you know somebody who is, there's a group that's local to your community called Buy Nothing. And it's a really cool concept of give and request items. Anyway, on there today, there was a gentleman giving away a bunch of tools, and I'm not on it, my wife is, and she asked for them, and she received them. Along with that, another person who's a friend of ours asked for them and didn't receive them. So she said, whatever you don't want, maybe I'll give it to this guy. And I like that idea because it's a pretty cool pile, and some of it I'll keep, most of it I won't. But it'll go to someone else who can use it. And there's the whole concept. So do you want to see what I got? All right, here we go. There it is. And I'm going to try and move through this and not drag it out too long. But caulking guns. 1, 2, 3 caulking guns. I have one that's a really decent one, and I don't see the need for any of these to back it up. So they're going to go. I debated, it's a pin nailer, a Craftsman, but man, I feel like if I keep it, it's going to jinx the one I have that's been really good to me. Craftsman, made in Taiwan. I don't know if I should clean it up and test it before sending it on. I don't know. We'll set that aside in the unknown pile. Now, there's a bunch of partial drill indexes, some with a few in it, some with more than a few in it. None complete or matching, but I will always keep drill bits. I give them away as needed, but as a general rule, I'm going to hang on to them for now. So, quite a pile. Bunch of spade bits. I don't think I opened this one. I poked through a little. Oh, Allen wrenches. What did we say about Allen wrenches? You put them in a drawer, and a week later they've multiplied. I have so many Allen wrenches, so we'll send that down the road. An attachment, a padded sander attachment, but it's seen better days, so I don't need it. A sharpening attachment, or part of it, for a Dremel. I gave one of these, I threw one of these away. It just couldn't be, it was my dad's and it was so old. So if this one works, let's check it real quick. If it works, we're gonna hang on to that. If it doesn't, maybe he wants to work on it. I don't really feel like working on one of these. Well, lights don't, well, there goes, light works. I'll be darned. It works. Thanks, Dad. Maybe he helped replace it. I don't know. So that'll stick around. The rest of these are drill bits. So let me get that out of the way, and then we'll go through the other box. Okay, I already jumped ahead, and I'm sending the pin nailer down the road too. I have one that works. Linoleum knife. It would be a good fun resto project, but somebody's modified it, and I don't feel like messing with it. So we're sending that on down the road. Look at that. I had one of these 100 years ago, Craftsman protractor. Don't need it now. Man, when you need one of these, you're setting fence posts, so handy. I haven't set fence posts since last year, but it might. So we're going to hang on to that for now. I don't know any man who would send a clamp away. You can never have enough. Here you go. A cable prep stripper. Not something I need anymore. Good for if you're into recycling. Or scrapping, I guess. Roller. Oh, what is that for? Shoot. I had one of these too and I can't remember. Hang on, we'll look it up. part of a combo set that I don't need. Tape measures. If you know, punches and tape measures are the two things that I am addicted to. And there's 5 of them. I'm going to set that aside and we're going to debate it. A little mini. This will be awesome for down like by my other area where I have my scroll saw and my carving stuff. We're going to hang on to that. This is, oh, okay. Nice, an angle setter. I'm going to play with that for a while before I send it away. Hacksaws, you know? I have a hacksaw that's really good. And these don't look bad, but they look like they'd be good for somebody else. I've never used 2 hacksaws at once. Never. Some of you are probably thinking I'm nuts, but I'm really trying to reduce my things. Hose clamps, I have a ton. Don't need those. Oh, here we go. Chalk line. I have 2 of them, and both of them were my dad's, and they both work fine, so we'll send that one down the road. A really cool heavy-duty American lock. I don't see a key yet. Ooh, oh my gosh. A knife sharpening. Haven't seen one like that in a while. Let's play with it. A bit brace. Oh, who is it? There's somebody on YouTube that collects these. I want to say it's gosh, who is that? Help me out. Who collects those? I used to have one that was my dad's, but I don't know. That went away a long time ago. Ooh, another, I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. A heavy-duty screwdriver, flat tip, my favorite. A totally chipped and busted up chisel, but I think we could turn a new handle, grind that down and make it, oh, both of them are yeah, we'll keep those. Those are going to be a project. The screwdriver can go. There's a spanner wrench and another hacksaw blade. We'll set that. This is interesting. It's plastic. I don't think I need that. It's cool. I remember having one. My dad had one, but it was metal and heavy duty. I have so many of these in the house, out here. I gotta let it go. But this one is different. What's it say? Let's read it. Utility knife, the Modern Specialties Company, Chicago. We're gonna look into that. It looks like, oh wait. It looks like it, there it goes. Oh, it's got a blade on one side and a little hook knife on the other side. I don't think I've seen, here you go. We'll see if we can get blades for it. The blade that's in it is broken and dull. Oh, a rigid portable radio, but I don't have rigid tools, so I don't have rigid batteries. Maybe he does. We're gonna let this one go. The locks, there's 2 locks here, neither of which has a key. Maybe he collects locks. I know people that do, even when they don't have the key. We'll send those down the road. I have 2 drills here. This is a 1/2-inch Black & Decker, older, and this is a 1/2-inch DeWalt. And my 1/2-inch has been giving me issue. It's got a keyed chuck, but I'm old enough to know how to use a chuck key, so that doesn't make me mad. Let's see which one works. I know which one I'd like to hang on to. Ready? Oh, ooh, she's smelling. Okay, we'll keep that, and we'll send the, now, I have nothing against Black & Decker, but this is a little older. Woo! She's just a little clunky in the chuck. Thought maybe she was arcing a bit, but nope. Well, he gets himself a 1/2-inch drill. And boy, is this a quick disconnect, I think. No, there's more to it for pneumatic tool. But I ain't got time for that. So let's go back. There's 2 Stanley Powerlock 30s and a Stanley 16. I'm going to keep 3 out of the 5 and send 2 on down the road to him, along with that. Y'all are going to tell me to regret. I regret it. I know. It's made in Taiwan. Plus this box has a spot, a leather insert for a tape measure, so I kind of feel like I need to put one in there. So I was in the middle of working on something when she showed up with all these tools. And I have 3 of these and 1 ruler, and now I have the little one. So we'll send that down the road. All right. The bit brace, man, I don't really need a bit brace. I have the one that's going to go to my grandson. But you know, it might be fun to clean up. I enjoyed the other one, and this one's very similar. You know, we'll hang on to it for now. Let me look a couple of these up, because this is a Fletcher made in the US. It's got a blade. I feel bad when I don't know right off the top of my head what some of these are, because I know I should. Let me go check. Okay, this is an acrylic and linoleum cutter. Sounds like there might be a blade or 2 in it. Sending it down the road. I'm getting very selective as I get old. I feel so silly. I have one of these. I've had many of them, and it just completely left my brain. It's a grinding wheel dresser. I was like, oh my God, how did I not? I have one sitting right up here with my grinding wheels. And it looks in great shape, and I think mine's pretty beat up and cheesy, so we'll hang on to that. I'm looking forward most to these 2 chisels as far as tools. Oh, no, one more item. You thought you were done with me. Gee, who makes that? Got Black & Decker colors. Sandstorm, Black & Decker. Wow, I know you don't hear mine because I turn it down when I'm using it on video. My sander is definitely the bearings are on their last leg. So I could definitely use it if it works. It's heavy duty, big. All right, that one's going to get a good clean up, and that's going up on the shelf. I just bought a whole bunch of new pads for mine too, for a project I've been working on. It came with this. Are these interchangeable somehow? I don't think so. Oh my gosh, maybe they are. That's why it's in a box. And it's got little dealy kebabbers to hold it to the, I probably needs more dealy kebabbers. Okay, well, we'll play with this too. Not a bad score for sitting around the house. Okay, I was sitting around the garage doing my stuff and having the wife come in and surprise me with it. If there was anything that really roused your curiosity, let me know. And if I sent something down the road that I shouldn't have, well, keep it to yourself, because the guy that's getting them is a really great guy, and him and I have given things back and forth through that same Facebook page in the past, so I have no qualms about him getting it. I had made a 6, 7 foot tall Grinch out of plywood for as a Christmas decoration. You put it in front of your house and it looks like it's pulling the lights down. I didn't invent the wheel, like I said. I sent that to him because he's a huge Grinch collector, and to me it was just a pain in the butt to put up every year. So he got it. I'm looking. I don't have a... Wait. You just hold on. You're not leaving yet. This video ain't over. Goodness gracious. I'm going to have to cut this out. I'm looking for something. Hang on. There we go. Who remembers these? Still got some grit to it. My dad was a beast with these. He was also a chef in a seafood restaurant for quite a few years, and he hated seafood. And he made the best shrimp scampi I've ever had, and I have copied his recipe, and so I make the second best shrimp scampi in the world. But anyway, that's a fun one. I think I'll hang that up and play with it for a little while. Memory thing. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Hope it wasn't too long. See you next week.